I said it in my last video, and I'm gonna say it again. I don't want to shut up about Animal Crossing.
I want to continue to just not shut up about it.
So that's why I'm here. That's what this video is for. And also, as I did state in the previous video as well, there are a lot of channels that make wonderful small detail videos about Animal Crossing New Horizons and the things that maybe we didn't at first notice in different trailers and commercials and stuff like that. So I wanted to try and not do that because I feel like I won't be able to find those details. I gotta try and maneuver my way into something a little bit different. So I want to talk about 7 different things that I think would be interesting to see in New Horizons. Now, they could be things that were in previous games, but haven't necessarily been confirmed for this one, or they could just be something entirely new. So they're just ideas and things that I feel like would make my gameplay experience even better than I already know it's going to be. Like, I mean, I guess, disclaimer, I already know the game is going to be freaking phenomenal and it's gonna just be wonderful and beautiful from everything that I've seen. I have no complaints, none whatsoever. These are just like dreams and I guess just small ideas that I would like implemented in the game, and we'll see if they happen. Number 1. We'll go just 1 through 7. So number 1, I don't really have like a script for this or anything. I just have like like the idea of what I would like to be implemented in the game. And again, if it's not in the game, I'm not going to complain because I mean, I don't mind. So one thing that I love about Pokemon, especially the recent ones, is Wonder Trade and Surprise Trade. I love that feature that you don't know what you're going to get. So you trade them away for a random Pokemon. You don't know what you're going to get, and the other person on the other end doesn't know what they're going to get. So, in that, we already have balloons and we have presents attached to these balloons. We don't know where these things are coming from, right? I think it would be really cool if we had extra furniture, something that we didn't necessarily want to sell or whatever, and we were like, you know what would be fun? I'm going to wrap this up into a gift box and put it on a balloon and send it away. And through an online feature, that balloon will go to someone else's island and they can shoot it down and get whatever item you sent. And it could even, like, you can have a little letter attached to it. Now, I know that messages in a bottle are a thing, but we'll get to that in a little bit. And then you would also receive a balloon from another island. When you send one, you'll get one. I just think that would be cool and interesting, especially because none of us want balloon furniture in our balloons, because that was, I mean, once you got it all, there was no point to shooting down the balloons. It would be random and it would be fun. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what people are going to send off. Now again, with the messages in a bottle thing, like I know we can, it hasn't been confirmed that we send off the messages in a bottle. I mean, maybe that might be a thing, and maybe we could do it that way, but I just think the balloon idea would be a little bit more interesting only because we don't know what the balloons have in New Horizons. We just know that we don't want it to be all balloon furniture again. Number 2, so this was in City Folk, and I think this is another way of just us being able to get rid of items that we don't want, and that would be the auction house. I think the auction house should come back, and I loved that feature, and you could connect online with the auction house. If we don't want to tie our furniture and extra items that we have to a balloon and send them off, and we want to make some money, we could just sell them on the auction house. Okay, number 3, I would love to see more collaboration items. So in Pocket Camp, we got an amazing collaboration with Eevee, with Pokemon, and I thought that was really, really cool. And we haven't seen something like that in the mainline games, except the Sanrio characters with Capcom in the past with Monster Hunter, and the 7-Eleven items also. Obviously, we have, like, you know, there's Zelda, Metroid, and Mario items in the game from the fortune cookies, which actually, I don't know, were the fortune cookies in New Horizons yet? I don't know if that's been confirmed yet, but anyway, I don't mean like collaboration events like that. I mean like something outside of Nintendo. I mean putting in Mega Man, Dragon Quest, just, I don't know. They could put a little slime lamp. If they don't do collaboration items, I wouldn't mind, but I can't see them not doing that. I'm pretty sure they're going to come up with some weird collaboration, and no matter what, I'm sure it'll just be awesome. Okay, number 4. Yes, there are phenomenal amounts of small details with animated carpets. There's animated wallpaper now. Some of the items that you roll and move, the wheels actually roll with them. There are so many interactive and cool, interesting little details with items that I would love to see. Obviously, more of that. And what I mean by that is, like, you see in Pocket Camp, a lot of the animals will interact with things that are outside. And we see these jungle gyms. We've seen this rock wall. We've also seen these motor scooters and bicycles. It would be cool if we would be able to ride them. And I'm almost 100% positive that will not be in the game. And I feel like there would be no reason to be riding around a scooter in Animal Crossing. But I just think it would be cool. I don't know. It's that one's kind of out there. That one's kind of out there. I don't think that one's actually going to happen. But as far as anything that's been interactive, it's just all looked great so far. So obviously I would love to see more of that, and I guess we'll just see. Okay, number 5. This is obviously a feature that was in New Leaf, and a lot of people have been talking about it. Like, is diving confirmed? We don't know if diving is in the game. To be honest, like, I don't care if diving's in the game or not. Diving, sure, there were extra things that we could collect. But as far as that was it. I feel like there wasn't that much to diving other than being able to expand our collection. But what I would like to see is some sort of form of extreme diving. A full-on scuba suit where you actually go underwater and you can see your character swimming underwater. Now, of course, that is another one that's kind of way out there. And I feel like that's not going to happen. And if they don't include diving at all, I don't mind at all. I really did not care for the diving in New Leaf whatsoever. So if they do implement diving some way, I would like to see us underwater. We get to see coral reefs and we get to see this beautiful underwater world. And, we get to see fish swim around us and we get to go down and collect different things. And I don't know, that would, just a extra better diving. Better diving. That's what I want to see. Okay, what are we on? 6 now? It's my video. I'm going to say whatever I want, even if it's stupid stuff. I want to see more gravestones. I just want to see more like graveyard stuff. And every time I think about like seeing that one gravestone, with that gravestone, dying in Animal Crossing is confirmed. So we need more gravestones. I just think like what I want to make I want to make just a dedicated part of my island a graveyard. I want to make this beautiful, scary looking, weird graveyard. And I feel like there's so many possibilities in doing that with different fences and different items and just different layouts and stuff. I just feel like I want to make a graveyard. And with my magic wand, where we can just change our outfits, I'll have like some sort of weird Grim Reaper outfit. I don't know. I just want to see more. I want to see more graveyard stuff. Why is that so? I don't know. We need more death in Animal Crossing. Not enough characters have died. That's it. Okay, that one was just kind of the silly one, but okay, this is my last one. Proximity music. So one thing that we got to see is that when we walk in to our first tent and we have our little weird tiny radio, that radio actually plays random songs that have staticky noise to them, which is really cool. So that probably means other radios and better stereos have way better sound to them, which is just the details. God, that is so amazing. Sure, we can put anything outside, right? When you put a stereo in your house, that music is playing in that room. So I'm wondering, when we put a stereo outside and the music is playing outside of the tent, outside of a house, if we get far away enough, will the music stop or will we hear it throughout the entire island? I'm pretty sure proximity music would be in the game. What I would like to see also, though, is if I want to hear a song at a certain time, like I want to hear, KK Country, dude, I'm going to rock some KK Country right now. I don't want to lay out a stereo. I want to be able to have an app on the phone that lets me listen to the music that I bought or purchased from KK whenever I want. I can listen to that music whenever. And I think that would be so, so cool. So that music would not be proximity music. It would be music that plays right there. And with my graveyard idea that I want to make a graveyard for some reason, I don't know why, I would have a small hidden radio where it would play a certain song that would be in that proximity, only in that proximity. So we'll see. I mean, proximity music I feel like makes sense, and I don't think the music would play throughout the entire island. Does that make sense? Proximity music, yes, and music all around, yes. Yes? Okay. Now I do have a couple of like honorable mentions that I didn't think would, they're like kind of weird. Okay, so you remember in New Leaf where we had the Dream World, Dream Town, Dreamtime, the Dream thing, where we could visit other people's towns. Obviously, that was really, really cool. We never really got a preview of what that was. We typed in our code and then we would go and visit that town and see what it was. I would like something like that. Obviously, like the Dream World, so cool. Think it's such a great idea. Except I would like there to be like a list where we can make our islands public. They type in my code, but when they see it on a list, or there's like a search bar, there's like a search and you can search the islands by name or whatever. And when you click on an island, you can actually view like a small trailer. You can make like a small little movie trailer or take some pictures that people can see of the island. So that way they have an idea of what they're going to go and visit. In Happy Home Designer, there was a picture that we could see. Nothing in New Leaf, there wasn't anything. So pictures or small video, like a small video tour, like a commercial or something, that's like out there, but I mean, who knows? And last honorable mention, there were only 2. Yeah, I only had 2 on here. The last honorable mention is caves. I feel like we've seen the outside world of Animal Crossing a lot, but landscapes. Where are hills? Where are mountains? We haven't really seen that stuff. We've seen a ton, and don't get me wrong, there's so much awesome detail. And I was thinking like, okay, with there being 3 different tiers of island, 1, then 2, then 3, I was wondering if you would be able to you have the 3 tier and maybe like enclose it and put in a house, and maybe even, I guess you wouldn't be able to cover it up, but maybe have some items or something to make it look like a cave, and you go into the house and then the house is decorated like a cave. Maybe that would be like a way to do it. But anyways, I thought a cave or caves would be an interesting addition to extend the island and make it a little bit bigger and just have like this weird odd space for something. Maybe Rossetti lives in the cave. I don't know. I mean, he's underground. There's some underground stuff going on. So caves. That's it. Okay. That's it. That's all. I hope you liked what I said. Those were just my 7 things that I think would be interesting to see in the game. Some new stuff, some old stuff returning. If none of it happens, I have no complaints. But yeah, I just had this idea today and it popped up in my head and I was like, well, I have an excuse to do it because I said that I don't want to shut up on Animal Crossing, which is absolutely true because I don't. And I have some more videos planned, so I hope you did enjoy what I said. Do you agree with some of it? Do you think some of those ideas are stupid? What are your wishes for Animal Crossing New Horizons? Is there something that you haven't seen that you want to be in the game? Or are you just like, you know what? It's perfect. It's fine. Everything that I've seen is good and I don't need to see anymore. It's less than 2 weeks away and less than 2 weeks away. God, it's so close. Anywho, that's all from me. I'm going to end the video there. I've been rambling on too long. So thanks for watching. Have a good smile for no reason, and I'll see you guys in the next one where I know it'll be some Animal Crossing stuff. I'll tell you what. Okay, bye.